Hi everyone, welcome to Smith College's 2019 Java JTerm course. Today I'm going to be showing you like a high-level overview of how Java setup works. I'm not going to be going over in detail of how to download Java on your computer, just because I've already done it on my computer, so it won't do it again anyways, and also because I don't really remember how to do it. So I would recommend you guys to look at a different YouTube video if you want to learn how to download actually the Java itself. And the reason why I'm making this overview video, you could say, is because it's not that intuitive. So the prerequisite for this Java JTerm course is that you guys have taken 111 at Smith, which is Python Intro to Programming. So I'll be relating a lot of stuff to Python in this video. So here we have three different links. In this link, we have downloading the actual Java package, we have downloading the text editor called Atom, and we have a third link called the online Java compiler in case you do not want to download Java on your computer or you can't. So here, let me tell you what exactly do I mean by Java package. So with Python, when you first download it, you get this really nice environment called idle, and you can run Java code, or not Java, Python code here like this. So I said print hello world and I pressed enter, and then it printed out hello world for me. It also has a text editor that it comes with where you can define your own functions here and write longer code for Python, but Java doesn't come with anything like that. In order to run Java code, we have something called a terminal, which is this guy right here. Let me just clear it. So this is what it looks like, and this terminal is not built just for Java. It's actually built to run any code like Python or some of like C. It just depends on what package you have downloaded. If you are just starting out in Java and you have a terminal or a command line in Windows, then you won't be able to run any Java code because you don't have the package installed just yet. And that's what this first link is going to do for us. It's going to give us the package so that it'll help the terminal understand and run Java code. And this is what the website looks like. Here we have the Windows version for it, we have the Mac version for it, and more on the rare case, it seems like they have a Linux version for it as well. But for the most part, a lot of students just use Windows or Mac. And the second one is the Atom. The second link is the Atom text editor. So once again, a text editor is just very general. It's not Java specific. You can write Python code or any other language code on this text editor. It's just that we are going to specifically use it for Java, and it color codes everything really nicely. It just depends on how you save your file. So for us, we're going to be saving as a .java file in order to run all of our Java code. And what's great about Atom is that it's actually pretty uniform across both Windows and Mac. So when I'm teaching this course, it's going to be a lot easier to run the code with your Atom editor, you could say, instead of struggling with Eclipse or something. But if you don't want to do either of those two things and you just want to learn Java, then you can use this online compiler. So here we have this, you have your first look at your Java class, and if you run here, then it'll print hello world, which is what we expected it to do. And if you wanted to create a new Java class file, then you can just hit new class file here. You can name your Java class file name, you could say, and then run that code as well. However, if you are planning on taking 212, which is our data structures course at Smith, then I highly recommend that you install Java as soon as possible with Atom so that you kind of get an understanding of how Java works. And because 212 requires you to do a lot bigger projects and bigger source code, you could say, so that a Java compiler here won't be able to do online. So I would recommend you guys to do that. And I just went over the fact that this is a terminal, but I'm sure not all of you have seen what a terminal is, so you don't know where to find it. So if you are on a Mac, then you can just do command space, and on the command space, you just write terminal here, and then the first thing that you should see is this black box and a name called terminal. In Windows, it's called a command line, so if you go to your search bar under where the start button is, and you just type in command line, then that's the first thing they're going to be able to see. But that's basically it. It's not very hard to set up Java on your computer. And if you want to know if you downloaded Java successfully, then on your command line or your terminal, you can just say Java dash dash version, and it should give you, oops, maybe, yep, it's Java dash version, not dash dash. So if you type in Java dash version, then it should give you a version number for that Java. If you did not correctly install Java, then it should give you a command error saying like Java is not a correct command or something like that for both command line and the terminal. I'm just going to give you a heads up for Windows users that Windows might run into more issues running or downloading Java, just because there are times when you have to manually set the file path of Java package into your terminal. Once again, I recommend looking at a different YouTube video on how to do that, whereas Mac already does that for you, so you won't be running into that issue as often. But that's about it. If you have any questions, just email me. If you're a Smith student, I'll be handing that out when I send you an initial email about this video. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys